guys, it's Angel. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, and since it's fall, it is Apple product launch season, which means we're gonna be reviewing the new Apple Watch Series 6 that I just got. Now, as you guys know, I am a long-time Apple Watch user, and I'm a huge lover of my Apple Watch Series 4. But this year I thought I would upgrade, and so I wanted to give you my thoughts and honest opinions on my new Apple Watch Series 6 and how that compares to my Series 4 to answer the one question everybody wants to know this year. Should I upgrade my Apple Watch? So if you guys are interested in the answer to that question, or you're just interested in finding out more of the new features of the Series 6, this is the video for you. All right, first things first is the Apple Watch box packaging. This is what it looks like. It's very similar to last year's and previous years. You've got that nice clean white box. On the inside, you'll see two boxes, one for the watch and one for the Apple band that came with it. And then there's also the instruction booklet. There's a protection around the watch face itself. And it also comes with a charging cord, or at least half of it. So this year, Apple decided not to give us the charging brick, and that was because they wanted to be environmentally responsible. And I totally get that, but I know they're also saving money on their end, so I feel like maybe we should get $5 off or $10 off. But also, if you're new to the Apple ecosystem, you probably don't even have a charging brick laying around. So that kind of sucks for those of you who are new to Apple Watches, or even iPhones. This year, I got the Apple Watch Series 6 in the 40mm gold stainless steel. Now, Apple did, though, this year have some interesting colors. There's the product red, there's also a blue, and then a titanium. But for me, I definitely wanted something more feminine, and so I got the gold color. Now, one thing about this gold color is compared to my Series 4, this gold is more of a true yellow gold versus my Series 4, which was more kind of like a rose gold. I prefer the rose gold color, but apparently a lot of people complained to Apple saying that the gold wasn't gold enough. Hence this year, why the Apple Watch actually looks like, well, the color gold. And this year, for new bands, they came out with the Solo Loop. Now, I got the braided Solo Loop in a color called Pink Punch, but honestly, this kind of looks more peachy to me than it does pink. And the Solo Loop and the braided Solo Loop both work by just putting your wrist in there and wearing it like this. And I have a couple thoughts on the Solo Loop. I'm not completely sold on it. It's comfortable, but I feel like I'm in between sizes. So when I ordered this watch online, I printed out the piece of paper that Apple gave you to find your band size. Once I did that, I came in between like a 2 and a 3. And Apple at that time recommended that you size up. So I got a size 3, and it turned out to be way too big. So I had to go into the store and buy another Apple Watch, of course, with another band for a size 2. And it fits, but it's borderline, maybe borderline cutting off my circulation. In addition, I find that when I'm taking the Solo Loop on and off my wrist, it's actually scratching my wrist and my skin. And obviously this would only be a once or twice a day thing, but it's still kind of a little bit annoying. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about some of the new features in the Apple Watch Series 6. So top of mind is the new O2 sensor, and this tests your blood oxygen level. So normally if you go to a doctor's appointments, they use a pulse oximeter, but with the Apple Watch, the new O2 sensor is made up of 4 LED clusters on the back crystal of the watch to shine light and measure your blood oxygen levels. And not only can you do this whenever you want to, it also takes background readings, so throughout the day and when you're sleeping, you can get your oxygen saturation levels as well. Now, I've tried measuring my O2 levels on several occasions, and about 30% of the time, I kept getting an unsuccessful measurement error. So I'm not sure if it's that reliable. But it does have a caveat that this does not replace a medical device reading. So I thought that was kind of interesting. It's not a game changer, but it is something that's kind of cool if you're into that thing. Another feature is the always-on altimeter. I feel like this is something where if you're a hiker, who knows, maybe if you're a skydiver or you're like climbing up a ton of steps of your building and you live in like a high-rise, that could be really cool, but personally, I would never use it myself. I think it's more of like another cool feature to have, but in reality, am I going to use it? Probably no. Another upgrade is the always on display. If you have a Series 5, you have the always on display, but this is 2 times brighter. And if you have a Series 4 or older, you never had that always on display. And I have to say that I actually quite like the always on display. I didn't think that I would, but I do notice that I'm doing this less, where you do kind of the wrist flick, or sometimes when you're out and about grocery shopping and you really don't want to get any germs on your Apple Watch. Now, what about battery life and charging for the Series 6? I was actually quite disappointed that my Series 4 wouldn't last more than a day. And unfortunately, the Series 6 has the same battery life of 18 hours. But this battery charges faster than my Series 4. I've always felt like the Series 4 was very, very slow to charge. So the fact that the Series 6 can now charge from 0 to 100 in less than an hour and a half is actually a big plus. Now, do I wish it could charge faster? Yes. Do I wish it could last longer than 18 hours? Of course. It's technology, so I know, baby steps, but it's definitely a big improvement for charging, and it's one of those things where yes, you can charge a little bit here and there. If you're in the shower or you're taking a break at home, then you should be able to wear it throughout the day and throughout the evening as well if you use the sleep tracking functions. Which brings us to the new apps. So Apple has a couple new apps. One that comes to mind is the new sleep tracking app, so you can track your sleep throughout the evening. And obviously this goes hand in hand with the battery life, but I'm excited for this new sleep tracker and all the new third-party apps for this feature. Oh, and one cool app that I really liked was the hand washing app. Now you guys are gonna laugh at me, but I am a little OCD on being clean. Definitely during these times, you need to wash your hands and you need to do it properly. So basically, your watch can detect when you're washing your hands and it'll actually do a 20-minute countdown. Sorry, 20 seconds countdown. I definitely think that's a cool reminder feature. So if you have the new Apple Watch Series 6, go in there, turn this feature on, at least try it out for a week. Who knows, maybe we'll all get into new hand washing habits, which would help the world, wouldn't it? If the world was just a little cleaner. That brings us to another new app, which is the Apple Fitness Plus. So Apple Fitness Plus is coming out in late 2020, and that's where your watch data will be synced with whatever fitness class that you're taking at the time through the Apple Fitness Plus offerings. Now, with the purchase of a new Apple Watch, you get 3 months of Apple Fitness Plus for free. And I think that's pretty cool. It gives everybody a chance to try it out without being fully committed. So those are some of the features that come top of mind to me. Is it worth it to upgrade to a Series 6? I would say 3 things. One is, if you have the money to burn and you're dying to have some of these new colors and new watch bands, why not, right? Apple is always gonna come out with a new watch every year, and there's always gonna be small improvements here and there. So if you wanna be on the cutting edge of technology, and if you're interested in the O2 oxygen sensor, then definitely. But if you just want to check your oxygen saturation for medical reasons, you could also just get a pulse oximeter off of Amazon for $10. So you just kind of need to balance where you want to spend your money. The second thing I wanted to say is that if you have a Series 4 or Series 5, the Series 6 is not that much better. It's a great watch. Yes, it's faster, the watch charges faster, the screen is brighter, but it's not significantly better. With the Series 4 and Series 5 watches, you still have that ECG function. You also still have the fall detection, the emergency 911 dialing, and also the barometric altimeter. So it's not like you're missing out on so much more. But if you have a Series 3 watch or older, or who knows, maybe you're new to the Apple Watch ecosystem, this would be the time where I would say it's worth the upgrade. But if you didn't want all those fancy features and you still wanted the latest and greatest Apple Watch, Apple has come out with the Apple Watch SE, which is basically a Series 6 watch, less the oxygen sensor, the ECG, but you still get the fall detection, the altimeter function, still get the 911 emergency dialing, and you still get all the other neat features of the Apple Watch. Finally, the third thing, and I would just say this is from an aesthetic standpoint. With my Series 4, I really loved the gold color. So the stainless steel gold color was actually more of a rose gold. And this year, again, because of the feedback, they changed the gold to more yellow gold. Just based on looks and aesthetics alone, I wouldn't be opposed to keeping my Series 4 because I really love that gold color, which had more of a rose hue to it. So that's my review and thoughts on the new Apple Watch Series 6. But I want to know, what do you guys think? Are you guys upgrading? If so, what do you think of some of the new features, including the O2 sensor? Are you really gonna use it? I'm Angel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe because I got a couple new videos coming up. I'm gonna be getting a new iPad, baby blue, and hopefully a new iPhone, an iPhone 12. I better, but only if it's good. It's gonna be good, right? Until then, take care guys. I love you and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.